And we're fucking live. I'm here with some cunts. There's Mask. She has a vagina in real life. Like in real life. Real the vagina. Lady on the internet. Then there's Semaj. There's Semaj, the lesser simian. You can tell by his fucking ginger-colored hair. And then there's the Orange, who is a sociopath. And he's a lot of fucking fun to have tell stories. I assume pretty soon we'll probably have Knuckles, maybe Dickless, and maybe that other cunt will show up. Who was the... Oh, T-Bing. She'll show up, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not, though.
You have to give them the new link, though.
What's that?
You have to give them the new link, though.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Orange. You sound like you're coming through a fucking toaster. What the hell?
Yeah, robot voice has a good
Bitch,
point,
is it fucking
though.
up again? Hang on, let me fucking fix it.
I might have to drop out in a second. I'm switching to my computer.
Alright,
down.
I'm getting the proper link out to the cunts, because I think I actually just resent the old one.
There we go. Oh,
these live streams so professional. Oh my god, you guys.
am I gonna have to host the next one? Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I could get you to host the next one. You have a bigger channel than me. It would probably attract more people. But at the same time, you just don't have the...
My internet capabilities are over 9,000 right now.
Oh, are they better now?
Yeah, because I'm at home.
Work at the moment.
No, I'm not at work. I'm actually in my room.
Okay, that would be why you're not the one with the robot-sounding voice.
Because I got the best internet here, probably.
It does sound better. You still sound like a faggot, but not like a robot faggot.
Well, sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. Nothing against the queers.
I think part of it is because
You have everything against the queers.
What's that, Orange?
Hey, there's Knuckles.
And Knuckles I shall be. That's actually one of the less offensive nicknames I've had.
I am currently conversing with Panda Bearing on
what?
Oh God.
What the
Twitter.
cuck?
He sent me a message. I made a comment saying he was rapey, and I felt bad about it, so he asked me to take it down, and I took it down, and I even offered him an apology. And, you know, he said, it's fine, thank you. Well, just about 10 minutes ago, he messaged me saying, do you have a minute? So I said, sure, about to stream, but I can multitask. What's up? And the question I just got is, you know how Jax made it seem as if I was making sexual advances towards her when I wasn't?
Oh, God damn it.
So I said, sure, yeah. And I'm currently awaiting a response on that, but hey.
As you say, I'm actually,
actually has a topic for once.
You say, like, Jax actually followed me after the fucking stream. I was kind of like, I was a total asshole to her. I'm surprised she followed me.
Well, she probably followed you so she can get the direct message to you.
Probably the direct message. You're a fucking asshole. Go kill yourself.
Oh, I thought she would have said, you're a fucking white male.
You're a fucking
No, she seems really chill, actually.
Oh.
No, she is, especially for being just a young cunt. I think she's like 15, 16 or something.
She's 16, which is a central point to the fucking issue that is...
Well, yeah, I knew she was young. I just wasn't sure of...
Yeah.
She's
Damn, that's Pippi young.
Obviously, I knew that was the main issue with the whole show me how to put a bra on thing.
I mean, not that wouldn't be creepy even if she was the same age as him. That would still be a creeper-ass thing to say.
Yeah, you still don't just ask people that. But, well, except, Wrath, you're going to show me how to put a bra on, right?
Dude, I don't have big enough to for a bra to even be palatable.
Okay,
dude, I'm a
seriously.
skinny-ass fuckstick.
Are ya?
You have to be legitimately retarded to not know how to put a bra on.
Yeah, I mean...
not difficult.
Well, he's probably too fat to get to the door of a strip club, so...
You don't need to go to a
Has
strip
just
club.
said,
It's a
I
freaking...
mean, in her own words to you, I wasn't. Because she did say, he's not rapey. Because I asked, is this... What I had said was, is this the rapey one, or is this another troll account? Because one of the panda bearing accounts had posted. And she said, he's not rapey, but yeah, that's the real one. So he's just said, I mean, in her own words to you, I wasn't.
I don't know, I'm still on the fence with that shit. Until there's more evidence, I'm just staying clear of the fecal matter that's being thrown.
Wait a minute, she said that he wasn't rapey?
Yeah, she said exactly that. He's not rapey, but yeah, he's not rapey, but that's not a troll account. So I've just said, okay, yeah, fair enough. Because, you know, if I'm offensive off the bat, we get nothing.
Right, but here's my kind of, I guess counter's not really the proper term for it, but here's my response to that. Regardless of rapey or just creepy and extremely inappropriate, that's still a definite ethical violation that I'm not going to condone by supporting the individual. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I'm actually, I'm looking at the chat right now, and it seems like Jax is bothered by this. She promised him she'd drop it. I think, honestly, we should as well.
I think we should butt out.
Drop it.
By the way, I wanted to share this with you.
Jax, I wasn't trying to bring it back up again. He actually just started mentioning me, or messaging me about it. But if it's something he's like dropped, then
this is fucking hilarious.
consider it dropped.
A friend of mine had this sent to him. He's the blues thing.
The what now?
He lives in like a cowboy state kind of thing. Look.
Okay. I can't read that at all.
Okay, it says, how can someone compromise life? He was talking about globalism.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those topics.
Fuckers, quit making up words on me.
I'm not inherently.
Political buzzwords. Why?
I know.
I'm already dying.
It
Just
was
let
a
me
far
die
right
in
video,
peace.
far right libertarian video, and he was talking about globalism.
Of course.
He wasn't specifically. He was counter arguing against it, though.
All right, I do have to say this, Orange. You do sound like you're dying. What's going on here, man?
Not necessarily counter arguing against globalism, but arguing for the person that was talking about globalism and how it's bad, I suppose.
okay.
Which it really technically is not, but
I did just say I dropped the panda bearing stuff, but it seems like his point wasn't.
I was trying to change the subject.
It wasn't actually about Jax and what happened. His point seems to be about Miss Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good God.
Because the next message was after I said, he said, I mean, in her own words to you, I wasn't. And I said, okay, fair enough. And he said, Miss Anonymous blocked me because she believes I was making sexual advances. She did not even want to hear my side. So, considering that, maybe it's something that warrants discussion. At least what he's going to continue with from there.
Like maybe it's a discussion to have privately with her and
exactly.
Yeah, instead of like adding everyone to the
it's not a public conversation.
That's not something to discuss here, but it's
yeah,
it's something definitely to redirect.
Approach it respectfully, and talk to him in private about it. That's the best way to handle that right now.
Well, I don't even think it's my conversation. I think if he's got an issue with her, it's them speaking.
And
I don't know. It's just the way that he's handling this is not good.
No, I mean, complaining to me I can only assume because I just posted that video for Little Miss Anonymous.
Well,
That's the only reason I can see him bringing her up to me, right?
yeah. Well, the
I don't
thing
know, I
of it
think
is
Fucking shit.
Rat, you
The
bald
stream's
cunt.
attention seeking.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
he's-
fucking
Extreme
Wi-Fi's
attention
being
seeking.
fucktarded. What did I miss?
Schmeckle, I think the
panda
stream's,
bearing using attention-seeking behavior.
yeah, this is screaming attention-seeking behavior.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he had a history of that outside of the whole thing. But, you know, I really just, I'm going to be honest, I would rather we not talk about him at all anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know the guy, so
He is
stay the
kind
hell
of
out
a
of it.
tired subject.
Well, the thing
I'm
is
just,
like, bringing him up at all is feeding his attention-seeking behavior, if that is what's happening, which my vote is yes, it is attention-seeking
What-
behavior. But
Yeah, and from what
Well,
I've seen of the guy, and what I've known, he's a nice enough guy, but I think you're right. I think he's just in a situation where he's just trying to get attention, and he's tapped into a community that it feels like he should be able to garner that attention from, but he's trying to really force it too hard, not just let it happen. He's trying to force his hand.
Oh, okay, well,
yeah, but
like I
let's
said,
kind
we're
of
live.
not.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on. But yeah, I mean, Jax, if you want to jump in, I can't speak for everyone here, but I think that would be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't
I
see an issue with
don't
that.
mind.
Wait. She's female, right?
Yes.
Because that'd be
She
two.
would be-
Yes.
That'd be two in the chat.
Yeah,
Oh, I
we'd
know
have to
it'd be
we'd have to work
fucking
really hard to
weird.
oppress both of them.
Yeah.
But I think we could do it.
All right, if you think we can, you know.
Oh, we lost Bruno. Damn it! Now I don't have a way to leverage Bang into here because then we could really like hone our oppression skills, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to get him back in. Masked, can you make it work again? Because
Make
for
what work
some
again.
reason, when I send them the same fucking link you're giving them, it doesn't work.
It really doesn't work.
Okay. Just as something to
Hey.
try in the future, maybe try like typing something and then hitting the link to see if maybe that
Okay,
doesn't
not-
let the Hangouts pop up.
Don't just put the link in.
Yeah,
Type something
yeah.
first.
yeah, because when Miss Non did that, then the link worked for me on my phone.
Okay.
Schmeckle,
So that's
who do
when
you
you
want
were
me to send
pulling
it to?
Bruno.
Bruno? Oh, okay, I can send Bruno.
When you were pulling it up without that, Knuckles, well, you're getting a thing that said registration error.
Yeah.
No, it was getting
pop-up?
it was opening up the App Store to Hangouts.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Courtney
Well, for
did,
me, it
and
kept popping up and saying something about a registration
really?
error. So.
That's what I was getting when I just disconnected. I kept getting registration error. When I couldn't hear you guys at all a couple of minutes ago. I was getting registration error out the ass.
Hey guys, I got
Yeah,
I got some important news real quick. Milo Stewart got a vote.
Oh my god.
Milo Stewart got a vote.
Was not me. I can't actually be on Twitter at the same time. So.
I can't vote on my own poll, so it wasn't me.
I voted Francesca. It was easy.
I would have voted for Francesca.
Who is
then.
echoing?
Anita. If you took Anita out, it would be Lacey. Milo's last.
Like if someone has a sock
last.
Twitter account,
Am I in?
I'm not
or
going to judge
what?
you, but vote for Francesca for
I'm
me.
not sure.
How you doing, Bruno?
Oh.
I think. I mean, I don't know, sir.
Okay.
Bruno, can you
Bruno, by the way, I have a
relax
message
for a
to you from
moment? I'd
T-Bing.
like to see you as the worst accent.
Wait,
Okay, what about you?
what? One at a time.
So I have a message to you from T-Bing. She says you're her favorite Mexican. She loves you, and that she will kill any of your friends if they fuck with you.
That was a much more polite thing
Oh
than
no, I'll oppress you with my womanness.
No, that's direct quote from the messages.
Thanks, T.
Remember,
what I said, Bruno, was
she's
please speak with Jax to see who has the worst accent.
Oh, fuck off.
She sounds. I hate to say it,
She's
but
British?
like no. She's from New Zealand, I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's
It's
Australia
a-
Junior.
Yeah, Australia Junior.
technically, it's pretty much a Cockney accent.
It's,
Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say like a
we have
drunk
accent in
Cockney
England and
accent, yeah.
Australia.
Well, for some reason, Australians and all that area sounds British to me.
Yeah, they do,
Well,
don't they? I always thought they sounded quite British.
There's a good reason for that.
They were colonized heavily by the British.
English.
But
I was
Americans
gonna say
too,
Australia
and
was
they
actually
don't
a
sound
prison
British.
colony by the British. That was the original British population within Australia was prisoners and guards. I know because I descended from some of the prisoners.
Which is why the Cockney accent is so prevalent in Australia.
Oh, Christ, she showed up.
Who showed up, Bing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bing, Bing,
All right.
Bing,
Oh,
Bing,
darn.
Bing.
Cuntstream's done. She broke it.
Fuck.
Goodbye, everyone.
So we should we
Fuck
just
off.
so we just
Thanks for the memories, guys.
so should we just start right in on the that kiss?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go oppress Bruno now that she's here.
She's gonna kill you.
Hey,
Hello,
oppressing
Dave.
Bruno is an American pastime, and
Like
I
my
guess
my
he-
entire eulogy for you, Nast, is gonna be she fucked with Bing. I'm gonna drop the mic. Like I'm gonna pull the mic off the podium and drop it.
I'll play the freaking God Save the Queen for me, please.
I have to suspend my terrible stories to prevent corrupting the youth.
wait a minute. There's youths here. Tell the stories.
Exactly.
What story? Which story do you want to
Once
hear?
got raped by his
All of them.
grandmother in the street in front of like 14 children. Tell that story, Orange.
Okay, that
was
that
a
one
good
didn't happen. Grandma was nice.
Shower
I
story.
meant
You
your other
want to
grandma,
starve for
not
life?
the
Shower story.
Your grandpa?
No. None of the grandparents did anything awful. It's direct
Grandparents?
fam.
Well,
Never met them.
they-
They were dead.
They gave birth to your parents. Who gave birth to? Oh, sorry. One of them gave birth to your parents.
90.
Parents.
To be fair, one of them didn't give birth to my dad. He was adopted.
That explains so much.
What I'm trying to say is you were a mistake.
Oh.
I was a mistake. That's actually not a lie. My
No,
parents
I
made
think
a
your-
point
I
of
think
telling
your
me
brother-
I was a broken condom.
I think your brother was the mistake.
I was also a broken condom. It's fine.
It's okay. Same thing with
I
me.
think all first children were broken condoms.
I'm the first child.
youngest.
See, I'm the youngest.
Well,
I
then
was a
your
shitty
parents
plan.
fucked up after they should have known better.
See, I was a shitty plan. My parents have 3 perfect daughters and then me. So I was
Oh,
just a shitty plan. My dad's like, I want a son. I want a son. What have I done?
Yeah, for the entirety of growing up, my dad said that I was likely a byproduct of the Schwanzman, which is a guy who they deliver food.
Hey, don't cough.
But
Love me.
yeah, he used to call me Schwanz baby. So
Oh, Jesus, dude, why?
I
What the fuck
was a
was your
Schwanz baby.
childhood?
You don't even know the tip of the iceberg. Okay, he had some pretty dark stories after the stream dropped. It got real interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
his stories
did I
are the
miss
fucking
that?
best.
Okay.
From now
Melton
on,
Flesh
I'll
was the
all
best.
of you cunts with the orange.
All right, I will give you one more story because I asked the question of everybody in the stream after Schmeckel died. So
Make it dark, cunt.
I will ask it again. Has anybody ever been set on fire?
Yes, actually.
I have.
On fire.
Pretty close to it.
No.
But no.
Okay, so
Kind of. My clothing.
I was
set
sick,
on fire.
and I went to get up to go to the bathroom. I come back, and I'm like, huh, the room kind of smells weird. So I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'm sick. I'm laying back down. So I lay back down, and then I pass out, and I wake up, and I'm hearing. My brother had covered the entire mattress with isopropyl alcohol,
Oh my God, alive.
and he lit it on fire. So you have to understand, I had to not only roll out of the bed and put myself out, but get the damn mattress out of the house in time. So I'm sitting here taking
And
my
you
shirts
don't
and
know.
bundling my hands, grab the mattress, and I am dragging a flaming thing out of the house. And then I got my ass beat by my parents because they thought I did it to myself.
Oh my god.
I thought my childhood was fucked
And
up.
just as a small side note, when I say I got my ass beat, I don't mean, oh, they swatted my behind a couple of times. No, Dad had a studded belt
Ouch.
bleeding. He wasn't done yet.
I really hope they made a movie about you.
Do
Really,
what?
a movie. I need a movie.
No,
Oh,
I
you
want to
guys-
see that accent though.
I don't know. It might get banned in most countries.
I'd watch it.
Just think the Passion of the Christ, but with a little brown-haired asshole.
No, you see, I was thinking the guy from Pay It Forward, but literally the story of just his life, the teacher.
No, you want to talk about really fucked up. My brother
Yes.
would periodically play a game called
Otter faces in the chat, guys.
Otter, cool, press us, friend.
Get her in here.
Otter Face. So
No, don't
Yeah,
forget
it'd be
my brother-
nice to get fucking otter face in.
We need the most interesting cunt in the world.
So Caleb would play the game. You're not paying attention. And what he would do is he had a little pocket knife he would carry around with you all the time, and he'd just fucking cut you out of nowhere. And that cut would be open. So they'd wait 10, 15 minutes till you're like, ow, that really sucked. And you just go back to fucking watching TV. And he would go into the kitchen and take lemon juice, slather his hand with it, and then put salt on it, and then slap the cut.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with your family?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there a murder at your family reunions like regularly, or how does this work?
Okay,
Yeah,
to be
Why-
fair,
why do they continue to let you guys breed?
Yeah.
Like seriously, for the sake of humanity, I think that the line should end.
Yeah, you guys.
Well,
need
your
to
brother
put
sure
down.
tried.
well, here's the thing. My dad had a rule. No fighting in the house.
Oh, of course. You do it outside.
Only in the backyard.
He got into a situation where we were at each other's throats and we were getting ready to fight. He would take us outside and he would cut off the tree a big stick for each of us. And he said, go ahead, beat it out of yourselves.
Nice.
Start beating the shit out of each other with the sticks. And whose ever stick broke first, or somebody said, I'm sorry, it'd be the end of it.
And how often did you win?
I actually won a lot, surprisingly. When they actually gave me the stick, I was safe. But sans a weapon, I was screwed. Being the youngest, you're the smallest in these situations. So
you gotta be the
think
meanest.
4, 5, 6, 7-year-old little old me, and against
Wait.
10,
4, 5,
12.
6, 7. Fighting your brother with a stick.
How old was
Those-
your brother? Like, how much
Um,
older than you is your brother?
Well, Caleb's 2 years older, and Josh is 4 years older, I think.
Jesus shit.
And Greg is 22 years older. He always won for some reason.
I do not have a brother, Greg.
Aww.
Had a sister, killed herself.
Was
Oh,
she
wow.
22, and did she always win? And was she hot?
She didn't make it very long. She was 13 when she killed herself.
Oh, so
Oh.
probably not very hot.
So,
Are you kidding?
No.
you sure that wasn't just a bad game of run?
To be fair, one of Dad's shotguns, and then just disappeared. And it turns out that she had gone out
Right.
into the creek and blown her fucking head off.
I understand why your brain don't work,
Lots of
son.
Yeah, that went like 0 Dark 30 real quick. and,
Jesus
and he's
Christ,
like giggling.
this is the worst the Cuntstream has got. A 13-year-old girl blew her fucking head off with a shotgun.
Yeah, but-
Ha 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 ha! What the crap?
And that's how Schmecker lost his channel.
We've got to think.
You didn't
like,
answer
all
our
of-
question.
Wait, there was a
What
question.
question?
Hot.
I don't remember her very well.
Just say yes.
She was a
teach me.
half sister.
Nothing.
Like she was Dad's from a previous marriage, which also turned out that Dad never divorced the woman.
Oh.
So I'm also technically a bastard.
What the fuck's wrong with your family?
How much time you got?
Oh yeah, I could go on for a long time.
Tell us about your mother.
What about her?
Okay, Floyd.
Well, Mom was a horrible alcoholic, and she had a rule that was called flying lessons.
No, I mean
Oh,
boobs. Describe it.
Oh, no, terribly.
I got an idea on where this is going, but please continue.
So, what was it? 5? It was back in '95, so that was about 5 or 6. And I had drank the last Coke. Keep in mind, I had gone and mowed lawns to buy a Coca-Cola. So I went and I bought a 12-pack Coca-Cola. And I put it in the fridge, and which was the last one. So Dad was yelling at me, flying lessons. And at this point, I had not heard of what flying lessons was. She threw me out the goddamn window. And open
Was the window closed or open? Did you go through
It was
glass?
closed.
Of course.
It was closed. There was
What
a lot of
floor
glass.
were you on?
We have only ever really lived on the first floor, but you got to
Well,
think this
lucky
is
you.
this is a double wide trailer, so it was elevated.
Wait, a double wide trailer in Kansas? Shock!
Yeah, also poorly placed. But yeah, she threw me clear out the window. Ended up going to the hospital.
Well, that's a surprise.
Wow,
Why
really?
did you just put salt and lemon on it? I mean, come on.
How old were you at
It'll
this
be good. Walk it off.
Exactly.
Don't forget to set it on fire too.
Well, initially Dad said to walk it off, but
Run.
I ended up getting into the bath.
You sure you
And
hit the
the
ground, say,
water
run, boy.
pink. So they were like, yeah, we have to take him to the hospital. So they ended up taking me to the hospital, and on the way they're asking me, what do you tell him happened? And it's like, I
Would
fucking
it-
fell. It's
would it-
always the same.
Would it be racist if I didn't pick race for Jessica since she's the only one who's black? In the fucking real shit was if you had to bang at one or lose your dick. Oh my god. You guys are evil. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Sorry. That was a horrible joke.
By the way,
Because
Otter Face is
racism
in
is
now.
by the definition of racism.
Yeah, nobody bothered to greet Otterface.
Hello.
Otterface!
Celebrity here,
Hello.
you pieces of shit. I deserve special fucking treatment.
Oh my god, 50% of you cunts picked fucking Lacey? Fuck, go kill yourself.
Okay.
Well,
Be right back.
I noticed she was here, but I wasn't sure if.
he
Yeah.
thought he was
I didn't
dreaming.
want to interrupt. You know?
I was
Okay.
waiting for, I was kind of waiting for the trumpets to announce my name, and
Well, I have the trumpets ready.
Entering Otterface.
Otter.
thank you. God,
Otter.
don't ask for much in this world.
Okay.
Otter, I wouldn't even-
Just the
You
respect
got
you
less of a
deserve.
greeting than the Mexican, though. I hope you know.
Oh, okay, Otter. I have the perfect fanfare for you. Nah, I'm just kidding. We love you, Otterface.
12 out of 12.
Not at all
Otter.
pomp and circumstances over. The truth of the reason why I didn't acknowledge you is because we're trying to learn our woman oppression skills.
I mean, there's
I-
3 women now. so-
Exactly.
Okay, good. I've got a song for everybody.
Did you ask?
Bring it on.
Did you ask for?
I'm going.
I try to live my life every day.
Wait, it's still going. It's still
The
going.
fuck?
Pause it, pause it.
You twat.
That's about as bad as I fucking do it, Otter.
Oh, I love this song. Okay, we should use this as the intro to the cunt streams from now on.
Yeah. Yeah, Otter. Every time you leave the hangout, I'm like,
just put that one.
every time you leave the hangout, I'm like,
What are we doing?
like for real.
Sad violin.
Every time. It's like,
God, that was fucking awful.
that was awful.
No.
Oh God, my ears.
All right.
Okay, Otter.
Just because we have Otter Face in here, I will
Otter.
go ahead and tell a
Yes.
she's muted.
Every time you play that song, I'm like,
I will go ahead and tell an animal-based story.
Oh, Lord.
Yay!
The otters.
Okay, so we are.
Yes.
It's not an otter.
Your
here,
brother
but still.
Well, I'm not interested.
A brother stuck a rat up your ass.
No.
No, rat in the bucket against his chest, and they had a blowtorch.
Your
no.
brother put you and a quarter
I'm
rat.
still alive.
Otter, every time you play that song, I'm like,
Okay, so
Like my relationship.
we're in the truck. and driving down the road.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Schmickle, you see what happens when you have 3 women in this stream?
I know.
Think
Every
about,
morning.
You get them in here and just yap.
I think
Every
it was
morning,
about,
every morning I turn to my boyfriend and go, "Fuck me right in the pussy, please." Be free. And I'll make sandwiches.
don't worry, don't worry.
I gotta ask, Otter, where the fuck are you from that your accent's that fucking thick?
Me?
Yeah.
She's from fucking gorgeous,
I'm from
man.
England. I'm from the
Went to
north.
Liverpool.
Like, I don't have that much of a strong like Liverpool
Wait a
accent.
minute. So you're from the north. Is winter coming or what?
Yes, winter is coming.
No, in Game of Thrones, everyone has like your really ridiculously over the top Yorkshire accents. They go, "Oh no, Mr. Snow! Oh no, winter is coming, Snow!" Like really ridiculously over the top accents.
That sounds exactly like you.
Otter. DVD just strokes that ego so winter can come.
Winter's coming all the time. I've just been told. Hang on, I've just been told to shut up from downstairs.
No, you can't stop.
Lower my voice.
That's when you be louder.
Yes, that's me. I'm always loud.
Okay.
No,
So
I'm from Liverpool, but
Oh my god!
I'm-
Hold on, guys. Hey, guys, hold on a second. Every single time someone has to make a comment about Lacey in regards to this poll that's been going on, the ball gate gets brought up. Everyone thinks she's fucking hot. She's cute. Put the ball gate in there.
but
Okay, we've got some new people here. We've got Masked, Jax, and Otter, who I don't think we've asked.
Oh yeah, do it.
Lacey or Anita?
What?
Or Francesca or Milo Stewart.
No, we'll add those two later. First the main question.
Who will you fuck?
Lacey or Anita?
I wouldn't fuck
Wait,
Francesca because I wouldn't fuck Francesca because she's fucking racist. If I had to pick one of them, Anita. Fuck that shit.
Thank
you.
I'd rather have an
Team
older
Anita.
woman's experience.
We need to keep a tally of this shit. I think a team
Anita
Anita's pulled ahead.
Way before Lacey.
I don't know. So she can make an argument with all
In
of them.
front of Lacey.
At least Anita has some form of brains. Lacey does not. Lacey has the stereotypical, I'm a pretty blonde and I like talking about sex.
I actually don't care about the brains. Lacey's
do.
fat.
Yeah, she would literally bore me to fucking tears.
Well, okay, Lacey's
I-
fat, and I don't care if she's like the best screamer in history. I don't want to hear that voice.
Yeah, the voice plays into it too.
I do the same fucking way with Milo. That's the thing, that Milo has the most screechy fucking voice I've ever
Why do you
heard.
think Milo has the least votes? Look at the poll. Milo's getting no love.
I don't think anyone would rape her.
Orange tried to say that Anita's voice was worse than mine.
Oh,
It's
No.
not that
Orange
it's
has,
worse. It's-
Orange has
it's
like
physically
cranial
painful
damage.
for me to hear. Does
Oh yeah,
anybody
you
know?
said your ears actually bleed and shit because you're.
Just the left
We've all
ear.
heard the stories.
Is anybody familiar with
I guess I won't
any
pick.
of the towns in freaking Kansas?
the
No.
one that, the one there in the middle. The one in the
Okay.
middle.
Lawrence. Has anybody heard of Lawrence, Kansas?
Yes, it's up north.
Yes.
Okay, so about two miles away from Lawrence is a strip club called the Outhouse, right?
Of course it
Right.
is.
Okay, so right by the outhouse, Dad was in the truck, and we're in the truck, and we hit a deer. Right? So whatever,
Oh,
we
that's
think
like
it's
a-
dead.
Like
Sounds like
a
As
lot
if
of
he's moving.
flowers.
Sounds like
So
a
we
country
have to
song.
stop. Because you can't just hit a deer and let it not, it's dead anyway. You can't. You make it quick, is what his thing was.
Throw it in the truck and eat that fucker.
Dad decides that it's going to be a good idea to take me out, and I'm about 12, I think, at the time.
Country song.
So we go out there, and he's like, "Okay, well, I don't want to get near this thing, so you're going to have to do it."
Oh, of course.
Getting like a
And did not have any of the guns in the car with him, so
That's
a-
he hands me this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, for those who don't know, a K-bar is a combat knife, very well made. So what he does is he goes over and he grabs the dealer by the damn antlers, sort of in place, and he makes me stab this thing in the neck and cut down.
Oh,
cool.
And I'm 12. I'm not getting deep enough, so I'm sitting there just stabbing this thing in the neck over and over again.
That's what
And
she
he
said.
starts fucking laughing and lets it go. And this thing butts me right in the face.
You'll collaborate and make this guy's life a movie or something.
It's gonna be a horror
Do
movie.
a documentary.
I'll make it a country song.
Life.
I'll try and make it a
Hey,
country
hey,
song.
I got
Who's ever doing all this music?
Before-
Who's ever doing all this music? It's not making it any easier.
By the way, really quick, I'm gonna show you this song.
I ain't never read the gun, gotta make you understand. Why the hell's my bumper food bar? He was gone for 2 hours, but you went up to the car. I ain't been to Paris in about a week.
It's too quiet. We can't really hear it.
Yeah, I can't understand the guy.
Okay,
let
so
me do that.
seriously, like his stories remind me of Dancing with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Fine, I'll do that.
yes.
Gas yourself.
Kind of like more of a trailer park version of that.
That's the point of it.
As a note, Mask, it doesn't work. Oh,
One
it
sec.
didn't
I would.
work.
Are we still doing the Lacey and Anita thing?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, I have something to share with you.
sure, go ahead. Since I'm setting up everything.
I love you all so much, and I'll.
I can't understand it.
I think
What?
when it comes to Lacey, she is like a sweet sort of person. I'm sure I could get along with her in real life. It's just like there's some things she says. I'm like, oh, stop.
No,
But,
even I don't think I could even get along with her.
Well, I think Lacey is just a misguided young girl.
I think a lot of
I think she needs a
I
tongue cut out, then she'll be hot.
think a lot of them are quite nice. Like
You're gonna have to go and get a new dog, sorry. Get a possum milk and got a.
That's
Yes,
that's the song I was trying to share with you.
Wasn't Lacey Mormon or something like that?
I'm pretty sure.
I think she was.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the feminists are like really nice in real life, but they just have like they just open their mouths. Sometimes they open their mouths and they say,
personalities.
I have
Yeah.
this idea of Lacey that she stopped being religious and pick it another thing to continue that kind of life of believing in this stuff. I can't express me.
All right, is there some sort of mute off going on right now?
Probably.
Oh God. Are we really gonna do a mute off again?
No.
To the
no.
audience,
We've
since
already
we are
done this
still
tonight. Come on, cunts.
we're
Seriously.
still live. I apologize for my life.
Wait a minute. Why are you apologizing for your life? I mean, it's not like you're just like, hey, Dad, you'd be really dope. Beat the hell out of me. I mean,
Hey, Dad, you need some heroin and overdose. I'll give you $5 if you do it.
no balls. You won't do it.
Pussy.
No
Again,
balls.
I wasn't
You
there
won't take enough
for
heroin to
Dad,
kill 5 people. You won't do it.
Hey, Orange. The
I wasn't there
entire
for-
time, I was trying to share this before, but this is the song that I was playing before. This is the song that literally fucking reminded me when you said you had to stab the goddamn deer in the fucking neck.
Wow.
I had to stab a deer in the neck when I was about 13.
See? At least I didn't hear another deer.
Yeah, stabbing a deer in the neck is called,
Oh,
That's
who
like
wants,
the tamest thing he's talked about, to be honest.
Jesus
who
Christ.
wants to
it's
hear
hunting.
about the first hunting trip I went on with my dad?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
And he raped you?
No.
Sorry, that's just how these stories are going, so.
No. He raped the rabbit. Then he made.
There you go. Exactly.
Then he made Orange clean out the rabbit, and he got cum inside a recent injury.
No.
Okay,
I was thinking Orange was the prey.
Okay. All
That's
right.
the game
since
called Run.
We brought up semen. Which one do you want to hear? The story of the sock or the story of the dove?
Oh God!
Oh, please tell me there's a combined story and the dove is shoved into his sock and then swung around.
There's
like
not a
a
combined.
ball.
Oh man, what have I walked into?
Like your brother tried to beat you to death with a jerk sock. That's with a dove in it.
At this point in time, that's like asking, would you rather be fucked by a horse or an elephant?
The answer is no, but
Admittedly,
Topic number 1.
No, the answer
is far worse than the
no,
doves.
no. The answer is all of the above.
Whole stories.
we don't want to sleep for a month. So please hit
Okay.
us with both.
Okay. Take
Yeah,
your pick
sock
on which
story.
one you want first.
Sock.
Okay.
If the sock one's
what-
worse, I want to hear the sock story.
Yeah, let's hear the worst one first.
I was a baby.
Well done.
Always a
And
good place to start.
I have heard this story secondhand many a time. Apparently, what had happened was my eldest brother shit into a sock and then jerked off into it.
Well, that's regular.
My mother found him beating me with it. Like, literally whipping it through the air and smacking me with the sock.
So what's
So I
unusual
treat
about
my
this story?
child.
It's like a movie. It's like a movie. Your life, isn't it?
There's no other reactions in your family.
Well, it's
It is like the longest, most interesting porno I've ever watched. I've been getting off this whole time, by the way.
What?
okay. It's like if Shameless happened in a trailer park, it would be his exact life.
And what my mother said
Wow. Shameless in a trailer
that
park.
Oh my God.
Josh. My mom said that she asked Josh why he was doing this, and he said, "I'm trying to kill him so I can be the only child."
Oh, that's like there can only be one.
Okay, so he's Highlander then.
Lander-esque stories in this. So we'll go ahead and move on to the dove story because the
Why
dove story
not?
was particularly traumatizing for me.
Oh,
So-
that
Just
would.
let the music be the background music.
So
Oh my God.
I think
Dad
you should play
takes
Beat It.
me, Caleb, and
guess
Josh out hunting, and Dad, he's hunting for dove, and he shoots
And kids.
one, and it goes down. And we go up to it, and it's hurt. And Caleb doesn't care, and Josh doesn't care. And I pick it up, and I'm like, we should nurse it back to health. Keep in mind, I'm a toddler at this time. And Dad says no. And then he takes my hand, and he puts it on the top of the dove's head. And then he fucking jerks my hand, and it snaps its neck.
Oh, come on, music.
Whoa.
Develop.
And then he looks down at me, and he says, "That's your fault," and walks away with the dove still in my hands.
What?
Damn.
I wish your dad wasn't dead. That's cool.
Why? So we could kill him?
No, so I could be his best friend and he could teach me his ways. I have a child to raise, god damn it.
Or bring him and your dad in on the stream together.
You know, that story was okay right up until it's your fault.
Yeah, you say everything to that point was like, I was like, okay, that's kind of a fucked up way to teach him, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But then you throw that out, I was like, nope. Nope,
It's your fault.
Oh, the competition's over. We have the father of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
No
To be
shit.
fair, he also made me shoot my cat.
No.
Who hasn't had to
Such a
shoot one of their
Okay,
cats?
okay. To be
He
fair,
made you, wait. He made you
fair.
chew. He made you chew your cat.
No,
Chew it.
shoot.
Oh,
Shoot.
right.
with
And he
rifle.
probably made him chew it too.
Well, we did eat the cat.
Hey,
we
little
were out
Jimmy,
of food,
you
so
didn't
we
do
did
your homework.
The cat.
You ate the cat after
Yes.
you had to shoot it yourself.
Yes, we had to eat the cat.
That's like some
Okay.
metal song.
We had no food. Let me explain this one. We had no food, but we had 3 cats. So we took one of, and the reason that we picked that one is we had me, Caleb, and Josh drew straws, and each of us had a cat, and I drew the short straw.
Of course you did.
So my cat got put up for the chopping block. And Dad takes me out into a field, and he puts the cat down. And the cat, this is a loving cat. He didn't really want to,
Be dinner?
he wasn't really big on
Dying.
running off. Yeah, he wasn't big on running off. Like, he was completely fine. He didn't know what was happening. And Dad hands me and he pops the bolt for me. So there's a round in the chamber, and he says, you need to put him down because he's your cat. And I say, okay, because I've learned at this point, after your mom and I are getting divorced and you got to choose which parent we're going through, you know, we don't argue with that. So I try my best to get him in the head, and I miss, and I get him in, like, the ass, and I have to fire again.
You realize that's on the other end. I mean, that's a totally different end.
He's rolled over, and he's trying to claw himself away, and I have to put one in his head. So I just walked up right to him and just put it in his head.
Did you
because there was no other. No, I really was happy with this cat, but I drew the short straw. So I popped around in his head, and Dad walks up to me, and he's got a what do you call them? They got the handle on one end, and it loops out, but it's a saw.
A loving embrace?
And he says, well, you got to take the head off.
Of course.
I'm like, okay, so I'm sawing off the head, and it comes off. And then he says, pick it up and bring it with. And I pick it up and bring it with, so I have to skin and gut this cat.
What the fuck?
And then we ended up cooking him, and we ended up eating him.
What?
Is that even allowed?
Yeah.
No.
It is not legal.
It's
No,
no,
it's
no,
very
no,
illegal.
Okay,
it's a felony.
No,
If
you
it's
can't.
illegal to cook a cat, why did you go fucking hunt? There's deer and doves all over fucking Kansas.
Guys, this is
Actually,
way
I
worse
don't
than
think-
when we taught running guns how
I
to
don't think it's illegal, actually.
Yeah, seriously,
No, I
like,
have to watch some
guys,
cute
guys,
animal
how to
videos
rape
to.
was like, you know, a pleasant coffee conversation compared to this. Like this, I mean, compared to this is like 2 basic bitches talking about the guy that was looking at them at the library, because you know, basic bitches definitely go to libraries.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
we have pissed off like multiple people in chat with that story you just told, Orange.
I know, fucking
All right,
hell, it's
well-
weird.
Including someone who's
give
in
you
the
one
fight.
last
Oh,
one.
I'm not saying stop.
Guys. So I just looked up the law. You guys are incorrect. Maybe in some places, but not New York. Few states have specific laws barring the use of pets for food.
No, the actually shooting the cat. It's animal abuse.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm talking.
Yeah, break its
Yeah.
neck
You
or
said eat,
strangle it
though.
or drown
You said
it.
eat though.
Yeah. It's not illegal to eat it. It's just illegal to kill it in the manner of which we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can eat it
But
alive. Okay.
I will give you guys one last story just because I have a feeling that the chat will be very upset with this one.
Oh well.
So mom and dad were drunk.
We have a new cunt, and I don't know this cunt. Who's this cunt?
He's in and out. It's just Bundy.
Oh God, it's
Who?
Bundy.
I
He
did
went
not see
in
that
and out.
coming.
He does that every time.
I did not see that coming.
So wait,
So mom and dad are drunk.
There's a shock.
And they are very angry with one another.
Again, shocking.
So mom and dad line us up, and mom's crying at this point, and dad says, "So you've got to pick which parent you're going with,
Oh.
because we're getting a divorce, and it's your fault."
What?
So, one of us decides
Because you snapped that fucking.
one of us has to go with
neck,
mom.
cunt.
One of us has to go with mom. So I'm the one that steps up and says, I'll go with mom. So
Safe bet.
she drives me and her drive out to a hotel, and we end up spending the night there.
Oh,
We
man,
come
that's
back,
weird.
and everything is destroyed.
Bye, Otter.
And, later, Otter.
See you, Otter. Thanks for coming.
Adios.
Thanks.
So everything's destroyed, and then mom and dad are fine now. And you have to understand that when we went to the hotel, we thought dad was coming. Like, he said, if you leave, I'm going to come with the gun and I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, somebody's got to go with mom or she's going to do something stupid. So I end up going with mom. So I'm sitting there all night until the sun comes up with like a kitchen knife, waiting for my father to come in, because if he does, I'm going to stab him. Because I thought he was going to kill mom.
Oh, that's a lovely family you have there.
Yeah.
And people wonder why I'm so messed up.
Oh no, we stopped wondering that a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
think
we're well past the pale on that subject.
So Orange, do you want to make one of those agreements where like you come, kill me, eat me, and all that shit? Because that seems like the path you're going down.
What, cannibalism?
Yeah, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's just a matter of pick of where it's going to happen.
Exactly. You give a decent amount of money to my family, you can cook and eat me.
I'm going
on
to say
camera.
this,
On camera.
and I'm going to say this only once. Pig is not something you want to eat.
Yeah.
It has happened,
What?
and it is not good. Good. It's not a good thing.
We're gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
If you don't understand what he's saying, Google it
That is
later.
something I don't want to talk
I don't like to say there.
No, I made that
on
mistake
stream,
once.
So
I
he can
don't
go
do it
on
again.
if he'd like. But I think everyone here will be very uncomfortable, except maybe me and you.
Yeah, that's something we should move on from, because that even makes me uncomfortable. There's a very few thing in the world that will make me legitimately not want to talk about something, but that is something I don't want to discuss.
Yeah, let's move along.
Well, okay,
That
hold
is
on.
two
Hold on.
subjects now that we've
All
had to
the-
move along from.
All the shit you've talked about, you're going to say that what makes you uncomfortable?
You have to understand, I was nearly an adult when that particular thing happened.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Moving on.
Yep.
So,
Done.
moving
Done.
on.
Tapping
The other
out.
things happened when I was a kid.
All right,
no,
so Jax, you
I know,
draw
what
stuff
was
and shit,
What was
right?
it again? Like, you
Yeah.
put out Orange beforehand, so I thought I'd ask, what exactly are you uncomfortable with that talking?
Cannibalism.
Yeah, eating people. He ate a guy once,
Yummy.
and we're not to
it-
speak about it right now.
Not.
Oh man.
That is
Just-
very legal, and we're not
Orange,
talking
I'll
about.
message you later.
Can you see the side chat, Orange? Are you on your phone or your laptop? Or your
Huh?
PC?
I'm on the dumpster top.
Side chat bar then. Sorry.
What about it?
Well, I didn't hear what exactly you were uncomfortable talking about because my computer
He
spazzed
ate a
out.
guy.
Okay.
What are you not
Relax,
getting?
Snickers, relax. Relax.
I heard
Someone asked me
cannibalism.
a
I heard
question.
cannibalism
Nice.
talk and long. Oh.
Yeah, guys, let's
Let's
leave
avoid
that
the
one
conversation
live.
Before he says it was his 13-year-old shotgun sister.
Yes, I know. It's not
Right.
particularly Yeah, it's not a proud moment in my life, so let's move on.
Lacey,
to this subject.
Lacey's at 62%.
Yeah, Lacey Green. with
Jesus
the
fucking
herpes.
Christ! How are people voting for that cunt?
Because they don't know about the herpes.
Low IQ.
That's why you put herpes by her side.
Because
herpes and boobs.
Because when it comes to Lacey, all you need to do is put a ball gag on her, and she's fine. With Anita, you
And
gotta put a
triple
whole
wrap.
Orange,
And
no,
triple
hold on.
wrap.
With Anita, you need to put on a whole paper bag.
Orange, me, you, and this
With either
cut
of
bag
them,
over
they
here
need
need
the
to talk
plastic
about this
bag.
later because I'm curious.
Oh God. Just ask.
I will
What do you want to
literally
know?
I will bug the fuck out of you because I'm curious about this.
Just ask. What do you want to know?
I'm gonna allow it. I like this. To be honest, I'm just as curious as she is.
Oh,
All right.
Who needs
Not
to
as
sleep
young
anyway?
and female as she is, but just as curious.
No, it's the fact that I have that really weird fucking thing where I just can't help myself. I have to know everything.
All right,
It's very true. Holy
What do you
shit.
want to know?
What did it taste like?
Chicken, damn it. Moving
There's
on.
a reason it's called long pig. That's as much as I'm going to contribute to that conversation,
no,
but there's a
seriously.
reason it's called that.
No.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
similar to
Rat,
pig.
have you partaken as well? Maybe during your
Rat?
military days?
Wrath.
Oh, okay.
And yes, I have.
Yeah.
Apparently, it
God,
tastes like
that is-
veal.
What did it taste like?
No.
My computer
No,
fucking.
I love the fuck
No.
out of veal, and it would have ruined veal for me if it did.
Okay.
It tastes like.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell this one, even though I don't particularly want to.
Okay,
No.
guys, all of us are about to become famous.
Yes.
Yay!
All right.
Well, before you do, I'm just gonna say, like, if you don't want to tell it, I'm okay with you not telling me to tell it.
But if
Here's
you
it.
do want to, I want to hear the fucking story.
Yeah.
Jose, no pressure, but okay, guys.
Sorry.
Disclaimer before he starts: if anyone from here doxes him, I will find you and I will eat you. That is not a joke.
Oh, also, disclaimer, I don't like to post trigger warnings, but this is about eating people. So,
Okay.
if you're not down with that, fuck off.
Or do we want to take
If
this
that will
offline?
make you cry, wet the bed, not be able to sleep, whatever
Okay.
fucking psychological things you will suffer from because of it, fuck off.
All right.
Now,
Okay,
Orange.
was it?
Orange.
was
Do
it
you want
winter?
us to take this offline?
It's
Oh,
fine.
The Van Hammer is coming.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sure, it's cold worse. All right.
All right. Shut up, everyone.
Okay. So near when Dad was gonna pass away, he started to get skin cancer on his arm. Shortly
Right.
before, he found out that he had a tumor in his arm. Decided to excise it himself. So we were having dinner, and my dad decided to tell me that he had ground up his arm and put it in the food. I did not know at the time, but apparently this was not a joke. He had actually cut off a large portion of his arm that had been cancerous, and he put it in meat that we were eating. So I ended up knowing what it was like to eat a person.
I'm
Sounds dangerous.
So you didn't just eat
It was
the person
Okay,
with
so-
cancer.
So you didn't go full
yeah.
Florida. You didn't go and eat somebody's face off.
No, I didn't.
So it was unintentional. It's not like you went out and just
No, it was.
Yeah,
wasn't
you're not-
intentional.
Well, I mean, you're a monster, but you're not like a monster because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Finally, for everything else.
I didn't.
Uh,
I didn't know it was in there, and it was very shocking at the time. So,
But he cut
yeah.
off the cancerous parts and fed it to his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even get the good part.
So you ate cancer.
Yeah, I can tell that this is.
Are you a feminist now?
I would literally say that you did. I would almost say you literally almost. If this was bleach, I would have made a bleach joke, but this is cancer, so you literally inserted cancer into yourself.
Yeah.
I like this guy because he doesn't get upset when we make fun of his personal dark secrets.
I'm sorry. I
That
really
makes
am.
me,
I
like,
couldn't help it. It's
very
painful.
happy.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're
I
a much
strongly
stronger
approve.
person than I am. Like,
well,
Sorry.
look what he's gone through. Of course, he's a much stronger person than most of us.
I say, like, there are
Hey,
certain
that's not
things in my
true. I
past
stubbed my
that I
toe
will
last
not talk
Thursday.
about live.
Yeah. By the way, Orange, that's completely fucked up, and I am severely glad that your father is dead because I'd probably kill him myself.
Oh wow.
Did you rape him after he died?
Yeah, I probably would.
Like, I'm not saying for any
I wasn't
sexual
there.
reasons or because you're fucked up, but just as like a "fuck you, dad" type of thing.
No, despite everything that has happened, I hold no ill will against my dad.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
Tender
That's
kiss.
rather surprising.
He
That's-
also made me stronger than a lot of people could be. I can
Well,
put
I
up
would
Oh,
imagine
no question.
it now.
any fucked up things.
By the
Yeah,
By the way, Orange, I'd give you a hug right now if I could, and I fucking hate hugging people.
I'd give you a hug too, but frankly, I'm terrified of you.
You sound like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You
I'm gonna be
sound
honest. I had a roommate that was a former Navy SEAL. I'm more scared of you than him. And he would occasionally walk into the room and tell me how he could kill me with a random object in the room. Like
I
how
feel
he
like
would
if I
do it.
looked at you wrong, you'd cut me from fucking guzzle to Zorch, and then fucking tell me to find my guzzle and my Zorch.
I don't even know what a Zorch is, but okay.
That sounds made up. The Zorch.
Okay.
Those must be
This is
Canadian
ready
words.
to be.
By the way, Orange, I'm sorry that you had to go deal with that. That's completely fucked up, and you shouldn't have had to deal with that at all. I'm gonna
like
be
I
a little
said,
bit. I'm gonna be a little sensitive, even though ew. I don't like being sensitive, and I don't like showing feelings. But I will admit that shut up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the flag on the play.
I don't like being human.
I think what she means is you managed to fucking trigger the Cuntstream.
Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was very triggering.
Oh my gosh.
That thing all of us have failed to do, you did effortlessly.
Actually, yeah, there's very few times I've ever been triggered in this community talking about eating your father's cancerous arm stuff.
By the way, guys, let Bruno talk. T-Bing is here literally just to hear him talk, apparently.
Yeah. More importantly, T-Bang missed
just for
all
that,
the
I'm gonna
important
keep
parts
talking.
of this stream.
Yeah.
Just for that, I'm gonna keep talking. just over Bruno and especially Schmeckle.
I'm not
Schmeckle-
gonna lie, I vomited during part of your story. I mean, I have been guzzling alcohol for hours, but I'm pretty sure it was because of the part where you ate your dad's cancer.
He was
It could be booze, but I'm not gonna blame it on that.
He was a very odd man, but he did.
Odd man.
Odd.
He raised me in a way where
you were lucky to survive.
Well, yeah, I'm very lucky to have survived the things I've did, but it's also a point where I'm not afraid of a lot of things anymore.
I'm not afraid.
Dude, the dark's afraid of you. Let's be real.
I'm not afraid of death, but I already have been. Yes, it hurts like hell, but you'll be fine. I've been shot. It hurts like hell, and it feels like it's burning, but you will be fine.
Orange,
I
can we
have
get just the crib notes for T-Bing? Just go through like the very basics of it.
Of what?
Everything you just
mainly
told
the
us.
eating people thing, but also the rest of the fucked up like.
Killed my cat, killed a dove. It was my fault. Parents tried to kill each other, blamed us, and then I ate my dad.
Yeah, literally.
There you go, T.
Don't forget molested by brother and his friend.
Well,
And
to be
first
fair,
time I had sex, it was rape.
Oh, that's wonderful.
they were kind of doing you a favor.
Men can't be raped, you fucking moron.
Oh my god.
And you're
I can assure you that is not the case.
And of
but
course your brother was trying to do a
in
goose-
favor of the legal definition. I was sexually assaulted.
Oh, and of course your brother tried to do
Forcible
the.
envelopment is not rape, apparently.
Yeah.
Of course, your brother tried to do a goose step on your nuts.
Well, I wouldn't really call it so much a goose step as attempting to crush my testicles into my body.
So you tried to
Isn't that
American
called
History
ball
X
crushing?
your family jewels.
Isn't that called ball crushing? Just regular, right off the bat.
Well, let me explain this a little bit more in depth. He
Well, of
called it the
course.
torture rack. He would grab me by the ankles, put his boot onto my testicles, proceed to lift me up to where I was in a standing position, and be bouncing me on my testicles on his boot.
Damn it all.
So
Oh,
we have been trying to kill each other since we were children, and that hasn't really stopped today.
Now that your dad's dead, do you ever still carry on the tradition and play Run?
No. We tried to not shoot each other, and I'm like technically mentally disabled, so I can't own a gun.
Did the
Caleb's
two
a felon; he
kiss and
can't
make
own a
up,
gun.
or-
And Josh is an avid hunter.
Oh, so
people.
he can legally own a gun.
One of us that can legally own a firearm.
Oh, wait, you said Josh. That's not the same one that.
No,
Friend.
Josh is the one that stabbed me.
Oh.
Wait, I think I missed that story.
Oh,
Dear
did,
God.
did I not tell that one?
Oh well, of course that one.
Okay, so
Okay, hold on one second. Everyone be quiet for just a second. Hey,
The fuck?
that was a well-timed mute.
Bruno, say something to
You good?
please.
Okay, so he stabbed you. You've been
Okay, so
shot
Josh
and
was playing with a
stabbed.
knife, and you know the standard reflexive reaction is to try and cover your face if something's coming at your face.
Mhm.
But he
So-
wasn't aiming for your face.
See, he's stabbing at me, just messing with me, and eventually I like notice that he's doing it, and I panic, and my hand comes up, and he goes through like the palm of my hand and out the back of it, like the fleshy part between your thumb and your index finger, right above where the
Ow.
ranch burned a hole in me. There's a scar from where the knife poked through the other side, and on my palm there's a scar where the knife went in.
Well, it's a good thing there's not any nerves there.
Oh, it still hurt like a bitch, I assure you.
No, it doesn't matter. It's still fucking, yeah. It would hurt regardless if there's no nerves in there.
Well, you've got to think. At this point, like I had been so desensitized to things injuring me that I was just looking at it and just going, "Huh, that's probably not good."
That's probably not good.
Yeah, but it's just a hand. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's just a hand.
Yeah,
I
who
can
needs
work
that?
with
Ron
it the
fucking
left.
shot
I'm
himself
right-handed
in the
anyway.
hand, and he barely noticed. So
Right, well.
Oh, and you also forgot ranch will kill me.
ranch will.
Yeah, but that's not your family's fault.
Yeah, that's not my family's fault, except
Kinda.
for
They didn't.
Except for
Repeatedly.
poor
Repeatedly.
genetic.
Josh
Who knows?
trying to get me to eat ranch.
Now, I am surprised that they didn't try to continue to get you to eat ranch.
Oh no, Josh still to this day tries to get me to eat ranch, and his entire justification for it is I want to see what'll happen.
Oh.
I'll die.
Yeah, that's pretty much what will happen. I will boil from the inside and die.
Oh.
Not sure what's going on with Mask's video, but It's now
playing-
become
Is Witcher?
than any of us.
Yeah, this is Witcher.
Witcher. I need that game.
What is it?
Yeah, I restarted recently because I wanted to replay it.
Nah, I'm waiting for Dark Souls DLC.
I said more interesting than most of us, but we've got Orange here, and let's face it, his life is multiple movies.
Yeah, seriously,
To be
like,
fair, I haven't told you half of the shit that's happened in my life.
Well, and maybe you shouldn't, because maybe what you should do is take. Wait,
dude, write a memoir for
I
fucking
was
real.
just about to say that. Write a book, write a memoir, do something, because you got yourself some. You got yourself a mansion in that history of yours.
I do not have the time or patience to write anything.
Well,
dude, I would help you write it. Legitimately,
Just
I'm
tell
not a
the story.
great writer.
Someone
I'm
will write
okay.
it down.
I would write it. I could help.
I mean, probably for a court transfer.
I can do the Spanish version.
I'm
do
not
the
gonna lie,
Spanish
you're probably the most interesting person here. The most interesting man in the world.
hell,
I highly disagree with that.
my
My life isn't interesting, it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
That's
But you
super
might.
interesting.
Well, you might as well get something out of it. If
Why, man? Like, my whole factor of it is why. I've been trying to kill myself for years.
Well, hell. Your
Well-
dad couldn't do it. How are you going to do it yourself?
The thing of it is like, I have had no luck. Jumping off of a second-story balcony onto the concrete below didn't kill me. Tried to shoot myself in the head, goddamn gun jammed.
Well, then
Oh,
fuck
that's
it.
I'm not
action.
proud to
Damn
say
it.
I've actually been there with the jammed gun thing. That was.
That is some bullshit.
How do you jam a J-frame, dude?
I don't fucking know. Like,
Because that's what
somehow
happened to me, man.
the tip of the round ended up in the bolt. I don't know how it ended up in the bolt, but it's like the chamber opened up and like latched onto the bolt, the tip of the bullet, and it just didn't fucking go anywhere.
See, something was wrong with the cylinder in the J-frame that I had,
Oh,
which, for those of you who don't know, is a Smith & Wesson revolver. So when I went into chamber with the J-frames, it kind of like rotates and then clicks into position. That's why they're so damn reliable.
Yeah.
Well, when it clicked into position, the tip, apparently the bullet was slightly longer, or maybe the actual slug wasn't properly set in there, because it stuck out a little bit, and it caused it to sit in an off angle to where the firing pin hit the very edge of the primer and didn't hit it hard enough to fire the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I was the most pissed 16-year-old that wanted to die in town.
Why the fuck are you guys all trying to kill yourselves?
So far,
I mean,
the
I
most
understand Orange, but
Have you seen Wrist
effective
Cutters?
method, smoking. That has been
Yeah,
the
I
most
still smoke.
effective method of killing myself so far.
Yeah,
yeah, keep it that way.
have any of you guys seen Wrist Cutters: A Love Story?
Yes.
No.
no.
The whole suicides happen in threes is actually there is some studies behind that in urban youth, and I would have been number 3.
And yet,
Oh,
So that's why I wanted to die at
the
16.
actionary thing.
Yeah. My best friend and her older brother killed themselves within a month of each other.
Jeez.
Oh, that sucks.
Within about 4 months of each other, I had a friend, not like a close friend, like a somewhat close acquaintance, but one of those types of people where when they killed themselves, it shook the whole town type of thing.
Mhm.
And then,
my time would have
and then
fucking
my
party.
actual best friend hung himself about 4 months after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
Also
nowhere near
ineffective.
being number 3, but there were a bunch of people who easily could have been.
Yeah.
I think what's kind of ironic about this game, sorry, I'm going to change the subject since we're going so dark.
That's actually probably a good thing.
Well, I will
Yeah.
say,
The
so
most
I'm gonna contribute real quick and say, I have openly shared my closest suicide story online. It is on my channel.
Yeah, someday I'll do a video about it.
I thought about doing the channel of my 9 days in the loony bin.
Oh my god.
Wait.
9 days?
Well, they don't let you
Get
out.
good,
Like,
scrub.
they don't.
No, this has to be less depressing than Orange's stories. Go.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
God, yes.
no. I'm gonna say really quick since before I lose my train of thought on this. The ironic thing about this is that when you go steal from like caravans and shit like that, or certain places, the guards will basically attack you, but yet people will allow you to enter their houses and steal all their shit.
Well, don't go quiet, everybody. Jesus.
Well,
That's kind of depressing.
I'm speechless.
Someone asked me
Keep
something
telling
earlier. and I
stories.
don't remember what it was. Someone said
You're
the thing-
young. Tell us your most depressing story. It'll lift all our spirits because young people don't
Oh.
see things happen except Orange.
I'd rather not.
Well, then fucking make one up, cunt. You have an amusing accent. Go.
Worst story you've heard that wasn't from Orange.
The worst story I've heard. No. I don't have any.
I definitely have to say that was the fucking the cannibalism one was the worst.
I have a pretty bad story, guys.
Well, you're
Once upon a
Canadian, so your
time-
whole life's a story.
There was a fat chick with some bad teeth, but big boobs. Big boobs.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's always a problem.
And she ran a channel teaching people sexual education.
Lazy?
Oh,
Just-
yeah, you
just
guys know
as a
how this
quick
goes,
note.
right? Blah blah blah. She
Um,
became a feminist. Blah blah blah. She became a retard. Blah blah.
No, she was a retard
She got
before that,
caught
but that's
being
not the
a
point.
retard. The end.
Blah, 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 herpes.
Oh,
let
also
me
herpes.
stop you
Somewhere
right
in that
there,
story, the
Schmackle.
herpes. I
Because I have
learned
to
about the
ask you a
herpes.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Ask-
this large woman with messed up teeth, by any chance, was she named Big Kelly?
No,
I
I
think it
was
was
talking
Lacey.
about
I
Oh,
think
Lacey,
thank God.
but I assume you have a story about a lady named Big Kelly, and I assume she was a prostitute. Her
She
pimp
was not a
raped
prostitute.
you.
So the first time I engaged in sexual intercourse,
Oh, boy.
I had been drinking, and another young lady had been drinking as well. This young
Big
lady
Kelly.
also happened to be 6 foot and 523 pounds.
What?
I would expect.
Oh,
You
you
know
just work.
somebody 500
Okay, so
something
I'm
pounds.
I'm
No.
guessing that Trump would have called her huge Kelly.
Okay.
I'd
This
expect.
gets worse. So this rather large Native American,
Rather large.
perhaps overweight young lady.
Use the proper fucking word, cunt.
Okay, morbidly obese, crazy, red-skinned motherfucker.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we go.
There we go. Go straight for it.
She needed somebody to walk her home. So, I, being the gentleman I was, walked her home. She proceeded to lock the door once we got inside. And
She tried to eat you?
I'm sure you can
You
gather
did
the
realize
rest.
that door is locked from the inside, right?
Yeah, but this woman was 6 foot
Oh.
and several hundred
Yeah, I
pounds.
forgot that part.
It was about $1.25.
So she was 700
So,
pounds of crazy.
She had a couple of weight classes on me. I wasn't getting out of there.
She had a couple
So
of
you're saying
people
she-
on
Couldn't
you.
you outrun her?
Wait.
No.
No, I have a question. Did she look like a sumo? Did she outweigh a sumo?
And if so, why did you end up going back with her?
No shit.
Because this woman wanted somebody to walk her home because she had been drinking.
I don't care. She wasn't
I am
getting
not
raped.
a dick.
She's 6-something
So I'm
and
going.
500
So
pounds.
I was gonna walk her home. I had no
Rapists
idea
would
what was gonna
bleed.
happen. So what ends up happening is she says, "Well, I'm gonna go to bed," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out." Then she grabs me and drags me in with her,
Oh, did she club you over the head first?
clubbed me over the head. But she did mount me and then proceed to forcibly envelop me.
Oh.
And the first time I had sex, it could, in some circles, be considered rape.
Oh.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, that would be
dragged
right.
you to
Yeah.
bed and forcibly mounted you. It's more than some circles. I think there are a few circles that would exclude that as rape.
Yeah, I think everyone here can
Legally,
agree
it is
that that's
sexual assault.
basically rape.
Not
Yeah,
By
it's
the way,
basically
you
rape.
just triggered the fuck out of someone named Magnificent Bastard, and I must say, blah fucking vo.
Hey, by the way, that was rape, Orange.
Yeah, I would classify that as rape.
Yeah, that wasn't some people
Kansas.
consider it
It
rape.
is not rape.
It is rape.
At least here in Canada, that's fucking rape.
In the state of Kansas,
Everything is
forcible
rape in
envelopment
Canada.
does not constitute rape. It only constitutes aggravated sexual assault.
That's retarded.
Which I assume carries a lesser charge.
Oh, yes, significantly
Did
lesser
she
charge.
sexually
It
assault you
is
or did she
technically a
rape
misdemeanor, I'm pretty sure.
What?
A
My
misdemeanor.
God.
Dude,
I know she got charged with a misdemeanor.
And
And
feminists
She's a
wonder,
woman.
and feminists wonder why there's a men's rights group right now.
Yeah. By the way, that was rape. Just to let you know. Orange.
I realize that. It's just like I don't know. It's just I technically can't say it was because
I know
they
'cause
say it
happened to you.
wasn't.
I understand. Yeah.
Except
It's
it
like-
was.
I mean,
It's one of
things
those
happen.
things you don't want to admit, and I understand completely why you would not.
You kind of get to a point where you're just like, shit happens.
And over and over and over.
Life is one long train of absolute terribleness, and eventually it's going to end, and then you can rest.
I still say we all do a video each, about 1 year of this cunt's life, and we'll all get famous immediately. We'll string them together, full documentary. This guy seems to have had the saddest life of anybody I've ever encountered.
This is not a life you want to hear about, because it will make you want to commit suicide.
Those
through
are the
proxy.
best things to put into fucking documentaries. Documentaries already make you want to kill yourself.
I was gonna say,
Fucking self-loathing through proxy.
I was gonna say, it's like, dude, I've seen
I know
four
I said I wouldn't
documentaries on
mention Panda
HH
Bearing, but he just said if I wanted to stream, he's down.
Wait,
Should
what?
I invite him?
No.
Okay.
Who?
Panda bearing.
No.
No, dude, I will leave.
Who is
Why
it?
were you triggered? And
All
probably
right,
cry a
I'll
little
do
bit.
it sometime much less drunk.
Well, and
Probably a
probably
good
not
plan.
like late in the morning.
And probably not with Orange telling his stories.
And probably not with Jax here.
I was about
Yeah,
to say.
no,
I think with Jackson Bearing would be and Panda Bearing, and maybe
It might
Okay,
it might be a
That's
bit
what
much.
he changed
Yeah.
his name.
Talking
to-
about morning, I think I'm leaving. I need to sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
He changed it to Liger.
He changed it because Beering told him to disassociate himself with his channel.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah.
Well, I think he probably got pressured into that because a lot of people were talking about it, but I don't blame him really at this point.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
would-
he Beering came to me as soon as he found out about it and said I'm gonna tell him to disassociate himself from my channel.
Yeah, like I said, that makes
all
sense.
that shit. He
Yeah, he does. I mean, Barry gets a lot of shit anyway because of how big he is. You don't want him to be associated with. I don't blame him not to be associated with something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
He also
absolutely not.
that's not like him, to be fair. But you know.
No, not at
I
all.
was gonna say from everyone I've talked to that has talked to Bering, they've all said the same thing: is it takes a hell of a lot for him to say, you know what, I can't associate with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had Bearing on once. We didn't really vibe well. Like, we couldn't bounce off each other like
well,
I can
because
with
you're a
some other
fucking
people.
sociopath, cunt.
Well, yeah, that does factor into it. But
None of
I
us can vibe with you. We're all uncomfortable.
By the way,
We love ya,
was
but we're all
he DMing you? By the way, Speckle?
Pardon me?
Was he DMing you?
Yes.
Oh,
See, I have the cunt blocked.
yeah, same here.
Hey,
You have as much reason as any person, if not, multitudes of, to anyone, Jax.
But
I mean, if I were,
And you don't need to clarify on
with
that. I'm not asking
situation
you
going
to.
on, he'd be blocked. But
like out of like in all honesty, with Bearing, not Panda Bearing, but Bearing, like if he came on out of respect for him, I would exit because we don't like vibe correctly, and like I don't want to make him uncomfortable if he came in somewhere. So if he does, like I will leave out of
was it
respect for him.
the case where you thought you were making him uncomfortable?
The stream that me and Bearing had, like, I managed to get him to come onto my channel finally, and I was like, man, this guy's cool. I'm gonna be able to, shoot the shit and talk to him. And it didn't end well. And like, it's one of the shortest streams I've ever done. And out of respect for him, and like not wanting to foul up like his mojo, like if he came in, I would leave out of respect. And that is a lot for me to say, because I barely fucking respect anybody that much.
Well, yeah.
But he earned that.
Bearing, I think he might have been, or he might have seemed uncomfortable with you because outside of his persona, he's a nice guy. And he seems like a nice, regular guy.
And like
these people here, maybe except Jax, because I feel bad calling a 16-year-old a cunt. But these people here are cunts.
Aw, fuck you.
I think
that's so sweet.
It's easier for people who have had like moments in their lives where they have had to just drop all sense of kindness and just be a complete asshole to somebody.
No, actually, I
with
never
each
had any
other.
moment like that. I'm just a cunt.
Well, the thing is like people like that can get along with each other, and it's because they can drop the fucking pretenses and the pompous behavior of being so polite that you have to watch every word you say. And when you can drop that and just shoot the shit with people, that's when you can have a conversation, and that's
exactly
why I can talk to other people. Bearing, he seemed too nice to just do that right off the bat. I think he would have to get to know me a lot better before he could actually do that. And
from what I've seen, I think he's a lot more. Okay, he doesn't. You don't see him in many streams. From what I can see, that it's just getting together and talking shit. It's generally topical. And
I don't know. Sometimes he stops by the small streams just to chat.
You're right. He will, but you'll notice he doesn't say a whole lot.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't just randomly say shit. If he says something, he generally has a point that he's making, and he stays.
Or it's a response or something. Yeah,
absolutely. Right.
Yeah, like the whole thing was, it was just a shooting the shit stream. It was me and one other person, so he didn't have a lot to work with.
That's true. That means if you don't have a topic that he's going to go in specifically, he's probably not going to just go in there and just, randomly say shit.
Although when he was on the
Poor
stream
bastards
earlier,
would love fucking El Succo.
when he was on the stream earlier today, it was quite interesting to gain the information about his interactions with the Candid lady.
Oh yeah, Bindu, whatever.
Bindu. Oh,
Bindu Reddy, that's her name.
Bindu's
30
asshole.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, see, we kind of got
a
him monologuing on the Bindu Reddy issue for a little bit there.
I need to go back and watch that. I heard it, from what I saw that.
Yeah,
that was
but to be honest, he kind of seemed like he was uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah, I think he didn't. See, he didn't want to rubber face in the dirt, I think, is how he came off to me.
Not even that. I think that despite him telling us
it's fine and all that shit,
disparagement was, I think he was worried, as he should be, about them trying to pursue charges over something that wasn't actually disparagement.
Yeah.
Honestly,
don't
to
get me
prove
wrong, I
that,
talk shit about him all the
to
time.
prove intent is very hard. So.
Yeah, but the ordeal itself is still entirely draining,
Yeah.
Having to go to court for anything is
a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, the way I see it, it is the obligation of the YouTubers that did not sign up with Candid for their thing.
Who don't
to-
have a non-disparagement thing. Exactly.
Exactly. It is their obligation to speak about Candid being such assholes. Because let's face it, they're being dicks. Clearly they're being dicks, and they're using their influence with these YouTubers who have been roped into this to attack. And personally, Candid's going to end up like Twitter after this. It's going to die. And I am not going to shed one single fucking tear when they are
Candid
dead.
I won't
end
miss
up
them.
at all like Twitter, because Twitter got big before it died.
Yeah.
You say
Chance, not after this bullshit.
I say Candid is like 4chan without the very most important thing that makes 4chan work.
Actual anonymity
Yeah,
and no
anonymity.
censorship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is
Um,
a small degree of censorship on
yeah, I mean, they take out
4chan,
the
but you don't get like it's really hard to get banned from 4chan, but there are things that get pulled from it.
Well, yeah, you post child porn or shit like that.
Right,
Yeah.
but pretty much short of that, like hate speech. I've seen KKK threads on there and shit. Old KKK threads on there from fucking B.
Yeah, see, I'm not actually that familiar with 4chan. Like,
I used to be a B-tard. For those of you who get what that is.
I haven't. I know what B is. It's the random page, but I haven't.
Okay. Just because I think it's
That
funny.
much
Fun
time in
fact. Does anybody remember Web TV?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay, well, Web TV was a shitty program that you could use to get on the internet with your television. Apparently, the KKK had a website for Web TV.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Oh God, it was bad. But
My grandfather had Web TV, and he used to let me use it at their house because we still had dial-up when he had Web TV.
I bet that was fun.
we used the Web TV to find audio clips from like shitty video games, like Star Fox 64. We were looking up audio clips from that and like the original Dragon Ball Z theme and shit like that.
Yeah, I looked up like music from Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and shit.
Yeah. Oh, it worked until Josh hit me over the head with it. Never worked again.
Oh.
Oh.
Jax, Orange's life is what you should aspire to as a youth.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Become
No,
this
don't,
man.
Don't be me. Don't be me.
I will be
I
you.
fucking hate myself.
You're a role
And if
model
you
to me.
So do the rest of us.
Oh,
Dude,
oh,
I look
trust
up
me,
to you.
Orange. Like, I haven't been through half the really a fifth the shit you've been through. But like, people's like, you're really cool. It's kind of like, no, I'm fucking bitter and angry as shit. You do not want to fucking be me.
Wait a minute, Wrath. Tell your eating people
27-year-old.
story.
My what?
Your eating people story.
I told you before, and I'll repeat myself as much as I have to. I really don't want to discuss it. I'm
It's
not.
fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
actually thought that was a joke. I didn't mean to pursue.
No. You're okay. It's just
Yes.
there are a few hours of my life that are dark enough that I reconsider that night when I was 16, and that's one of them.
You ate someone when you were 16, cunt?
No. The night when I was 16, when I tried to kill myself, I reconsider that decision to not try again.
Oh,
There are a few things.
All right,
there are a
that's
few
it,
parts of
guys.
my life. Yeah.
That's it, guys. I've had enough. I'm going to bed. It's 3 in the morning.
Oh, but you haven't heard the story about the homeless guy in the axe yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
okay,
Christ,
this
I'm
stream is not
Alright.
ending until that story happens.
I know, right?
I mean, I kind of want to take like an intermission from that. I mean, not that I want to leave the stream, but can we talk about something else for a little bit?
No.
Yeah, I heard the other day, like a baby, some cute animal was born. They named it a cute name, and children smiled when they saw it.
Yeah, it was really cool until my cousin came by and shot in the fucking face.
Well, yeah, that part sucked, but
Last
he's a dick.
Poor
Halloween,
Shooty McFace shot.
Oh, shooting McFace shot. Oh, Borderlands.
yeah, last Halloween there was like a big meme going on, like called the Skeleton Wars or something like that, and it was going around everywhere. People in costumes and whatnot, and I couldn't escape it. It was everywhere on the internet, and so now people are trying to predict what the next meme is going to be this Halloween.
It's gonna be clowns. Let's face it. It's
Oh,
been
yeah,
leading up to
shit.
clowns.
Halloween.
Fuck right.
Yeah. I mean,
As a
Halloween is
minor
definitely
note.
be about clowns. I mean, between the remake of
Suicide
It.
Squad. Not to mention Suicide
Well,
Squad.
yeah, between Suicide Squad and the remake of It.
God damn it.
I mean, just look at the tweets from the actors. It's gonna be fucking terrible.
As
I'm not
an
looking
honest
for
note
that.
here, I'm not afraid of clowns. I just fucking hate clowns.
I used to be afraid of clowns. Now I've kind of transcended to hate as well.
It's weird that like ever since I was a kid, I have just hated clowns. I find them fucking annoying, and not
Well, see,
normal annoying. Like I have on more than one occasion almost gone to jail for physically accosting a clown.
See,
That's what you go to jail for.
I have a violent hate fear of clowns, because when I was about I was about to turn 6, because we used to go down to Arizona this summer because my family are sadists. It's because I was born there, and my family became really close with this other family, and in fact, they had a son that was born 3 weeks after I was, and our mothers used to go walking when they were pregnant, with the two of us, and so his older brothers, being the sick fucks that they are, decided that since we wouldn't leave them alone and we wanted to hang out with them. Now they were like 13 or 14, the older brother and his friends. They decide to sit us down and make us watch It.
Oh no.
So I have had a hate fear of
Another
clowns
down now.
that I didn't process until I was about 20.
Oh no, I don't. I guess that's kind of the difference.
I mean, yeah, that
between me.
movie
I
is
don't like
shitty and I can
clowns.
watch it and laugh at it now, but until I was about 20, if I saw a clown, I would distance myself or I'd go in to cause damage. There was no in between.
Exactly.
You know what's funny about that? I actually don't like clowns, but it's not an irrational fear of them. I just don't like them. It's the same way with fucking porcelain dolls and shit like that. They're creepy as fuck, but I can deal with them.
No,
See, porcelain dolls don't
I
bother me.
like
My sisters
clowns.
all collected them.
Yeah, I collect them too. but
Okay.
That's another matter entirely. I think they're very pretty, but they creep me the fuck out.
No, see,
I
I
like
don't like clowns, but not because they're creepy, just because they're
Fucking annoying.
not amusing.
Yeah.
They're not amusing. They're just
no particular issue with them other than that they're not fun to watch.
they're weird and out of place, and just what the hell.
They're
It's not like,
By the
okay,
way,
let the
dress up in
1930s
makeup
die.
and
That's how I feel about
colorful
clowns.
By the way,
Let
I
the
will be
1930s stay dead.
By the way, I will be doing a stream on Halloween, and I will be dressing up as Harley Quinn.
So who wants to hear a
on
fun
Halloween,
Christmas
but I'll be
story?
on mushrooms.
Oh God!
Actually, I want to hear more about Mask. I want to hear more about Mask dressing up as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I already took pictures of it and posted on fucking Twitter. If you want to see the pictures of what the costume kind of looks like.
Oh hell yeah!
Isn't it just the standard bodysuit?
Not really. There's more to it, but that's gonna be a surprise.
You talking the video game, Harley?
No. Oh, I think it's part of that. Yeah. It's a little
Okay.
Just say
different, though.
from the outfit you showed me pictures of some of it, I would say it's closer to Arkham Asylum,
Yeah, it's more
Harley.
closer to Arkham Asylum than anything else. If anything.
or maybe Killing Joke.
Okay,
I
so
don't
aside
think it's,
from
no,
me,
I
does,
think it's Arkham Asylum actually. Sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I would say it's more Arkham Asylum than Killing Joke actually. But moving on.
aside from me, does anybody have a Christmas story?
No.
I only have one bad Christmas story, and it wasn't horrible. It was just depressing, and I was being a shitty person.
Oh no, I got a
Pretty sad
story.
one.
I got one, but it's not a
Okay,
Christmas story, but it's a birthday story.
Let's
Oh, I've
see
got
who
some
has the
fucked up birthday
worst
stories.
holiday story. It doesn't matter what holiday it is.
Okay,
Birthdays count.
I got.
I promise mine won't be as violent as oranges. I promise it won't be as violent.
Tell you what.
Fair,
Tell
mine's
you what.
not violent.
Okay. Well,
Oh, really?
Tell you what. Let me tell a little small story. All right, it won't take long. So
Okay.
I live out on the farm, and it's Christmas morning, and my mom was up late wrapping and all that kind of stuff. And of course, me and my brother go into my mom's room, try to wake her up because we can't open up the gifts without her. And she's all like dirt tired and whatnot. And so she just sort of says to me and my brother, go out the window, go look out the front door. There's a surprise. And then just fell back asleep. So we didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. So we go out, and it's a thick ass fog. We can't see anything. So we wait till the sun comes up. And when we do, and the fog starts to clear, it's almost magical. You look at it. It's just kind of funny. We see something in the distance, like there's the barn, and we see something moving. We couldn't quite figure out what it was, and it just sort of, we saw this stomping sounds or whatever, and we look, and this horse flew back its hair, and it was a long hair, and it had this. It was a pure white horse, and a big red bow right around this horse. And I thought to myself, every fucking little girl's dream is in front of our barn, and my mom thinks that's what me and my brother want. I'm like, maybe a fucking bike? I don't know.
I actually loved my horse.
Not a pretty pony with long flushing hair.
Mine was brown.
Okay, so one year I decided to see if my parents or family members would remember that it's my birthday. Guess what? They did remember. So basically what happened, I waited weeks and weeks and weeks, didn't say a goddamn word, and on my 13th birthday, they forgot my birthday. Yeah, that's the most depressing story I have for my birthday.
See, my worst holiday story was...
Oh, no, it's not even a worst holiday story. That's just a random one, but yeah, go ahead.
Christmas of 2013.
Oh, God.
No, sorry, 12. Christmas of 2012. This was a few weeks after I found out that James had died.
Holy shit.
And Tim had just gotten married, and he was my bar buddy. Like, we hit the bar 3 times a week, easy. And so, since he had just gotten married, and she had a +1, she had a son, they wanted to do Christmas just them, and I totally respected that. Mm-hmm. So, I go to my favorite bar, which was, I don't know, 2 miles from my house. I decided to walk it because, fuck it, the cops were out in force in Charleston that particular winter, because there had been a lethal accident long before that, I think Thanksgiving weekend. But anyway, so I walked to the bar, and it's Christmas Eve, and the bartenders are dressed all Christmassy. The bouncer knows me by name. Most of the bartenders who'd been there for a while knew me by name. So I go and I sit down at the bar, and there was actually a drink called the Kill Me, similar to an AMF. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it's similar to an AMF, a little stronger. Well, 4 Kill Me's later, I start walking home. There's this older gentleman who's lying next to a building in between, because I lived in this shit part of town. The train tracks were across the street from me, and that was when I got my training in sleeping through gunshots. Shit part of town. There's an old man lying on the side of the street, and it's past closing time. I closed out the bar, and this guy's lying there, and I'm thinking to myself, shit, guy's going on Christmas. I have 2 deadbolts on my bedroom door. I'm gonna let this guy crash on my couch because I lived alone. at that particular time, because me and my roommate had this really awful falling out. My former roommate had this really awful falling out. He basically kicked me out at gunpoint, and I was an asshole back then. I was very rarely sober. So I go to this guy, and I kind of gently nudge him awake, and he's just, more gun than teeth, probably mid-40s, African-American gentleman. And I wake him up, and I was like, sir, it's pretty cold out here tonight. If you want, and you can follow my stumbling ass, you can sleep on my couch. He turned to me, and he said, you fucking touch me, I'm gonna skin you. And I said, fucking go for it. I really don't have a reason to wake up tomorrow. And he started laughing and rolled back over. And that was Christmas. I was hungover until the day after Christmas.
Aw. My guess was
I
wrong.
went home and made sweet love to my 30 rack that I had waiting for me. And probably played the absolute worst anyone's played on Battlefield 3 all of Christmas. Because I was so drunk, I lost my controller in the middle of a game.
What the fuck is wrong with you cunts?
I thought he was going to say the guy was dead. I'm not going to lie.
I thought he was dead because he took a while to wake up, but he had a pulse. Like after I nudged him a couple of times and he didn't respond, I checked his pulse, and that's when he kind of turned over.
So who's next? Who else has a horrible holiday story?
My horrible holiday stories are nothing compared to you guys. Holy shit.
Same.
I got nothing on you guys. I got horrible stories just in general. I mean, I got horrible stories in general, but I just, nothing that bad.
So, Jax, someone you know has been watching this stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make no comment beyond that.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Anyway, so Mask, go on.
I have a story.
Not me.
Oh, did you already say yours? I didn't hear it.
Oh no, I don't really want to talk about the story, but if you want me to, I mean, we've talked about rape, we've talked about
Orange.
If you're not comfortable with it,
stories,
it's cool.
I think that we are all obliged to tell our worst stories.
Nobody is obliged to anything. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But Jack said she's got a story, so if
Well, I'll let Jax go first before I go.
yeah,
Well,
go ahead, Jack.
I probably had by far the worst Christmas I've had in my entire, well, back then, 15 years of life. Last year, it started off with me getting literally a hairdryer. Thank you, Mum. And then we went to a family that wasn't even my family. It wasn't even family. It was freaking friend's family. We went there, bored as hell, got sunburned to all hell, to the point where I could barely move. Got home, found my rabbit dead on my freaking porch with blood all over it from my dog. So that was rest in peace, 1-year-old rabbit.
I got one. Okay.
Ooh.
I got like a multitude of ones. They're short ones though.
Wait, Jax, how old were you when that shit happened? I didn't realize I was muted. Whoops.
15.
Wow.
Just last year, she said, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's a kind of somewhat not really safe, but really since we're still alive, whatever. Well, being a couple of people know this story. I'm sure that a couple of people here know it. I'm not sure how many people I've told. I've told maybe like 5 in total, but including my ex, who I guess whatever. But yeah, I was molested most of my life growing up by my brother's best friends. So there's that.
Oh.
Yeah, and then having my first experience anally. So yeah, that's just fun.
Wow.
Jesus fucking shit.
Yeah, having like 8+ years being molested, just fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
And I still see it, by the way, so. He's apologized and he's a druggie, so it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he's into like heavy meth shit, so.
You'd always lace it with the rat poison.
I don't know. I really don't know what to feel about it. It's kind of like why I'm emotionally attached to some shit, why I don't give a fuck. Because even though I know I had it horribly for a lot of years, I know there's always somebody worse than me. As Orange just clearly stated.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Brightside Masked, chances are he's not going to live very long and he'll probably die horribly.
Oh shit.
Working on it.
I meant the guy, not you, fuckwad.
Oh, sorry.
It's just one of those experiences that you just don't talk about because, yeah.
I think I actually might have to go a little higher on the awful story scale. I was just gonna
Oh God.
tell the story of when Dad had us watch the movie Child's Play, the
You just
Chucky
have to
movie.
outdo me, don't you?
Mom had gotten us My Buddy dolls for Christmas. That was the one I was going to tell, but apparently I've got to tell the other one that I was going to slowly like pass away from actually telling. But all right, so me and one of my friends and another one of my friends, one goes by the Mechanic online and the other goes by Viking. So we'll just use those. So me, the Mechanic, and Viking are out just going to go camping for some reason in fucking December. Because we were stupid and like 16. So we go out of no fucking where. We didn't go to like a lake or a camping ground. We just walked off into the woods and pitched a tent and decided we were going to sleep there. So at some point we hear like a weird noise in the, like just in the brush. And I stand up and I'm going out there. The other two didn't want to go out there because they're like, fuck, I don't want to know what it is. And I'm like, fine. So I start going out that way. And probably about 5 minutes in, it starts getting louder and louder. And I come up, and then there's these two guys. One of them's on the ground, and the other one is, like, mounted. Like, he's on top of the guy. Kind of like, you know how like you'll sometimes, like, sidestep and tilt your head, try and figure out what the hell's going on when you see something like that. This guy had buried an axe in this other guy's head.
Jesus.
Beating it apart. So he was like trying to pop this skull off. And I don't know if he was on drugs or what, but like he was just like really going to town. So being myself, I'm just like, and I turn around and walk back to the campsite, and I'm like, guys, we gotta go. And I'm like, why? Because there's some homeless guy killing somebody else in the fucking woods. We didn't think to call the police. We didn't think anything. We literally up our shit, went to the fucking car, and drove the hell off.
Well, you were being polite, minding your own business.
You know what's funny?
And
back to my story real quick. You remember when AMSU was having that child porn debate debacle?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to distract from your conversation or your story, Orange. I really am, but it's something that just.
Oh no, it's fine.
My ex or my current boyfriend at the time, now my ex, told me you should make a video. You should make a video. I'm like, emotionally wise, I can't do it. Because I would be literally be screaming at the fucking microphone the entire time. That's why I'm
So-
emotionally not okay with it.
Yeah. Well, just getting to this, because the ending of this is actually pretty
Sorry,
unfortunate.
Sorry, go ahead.
We finally figure out who this person was, because he ends up getting arrested, of course, and there was none of the other guy's head left, but they eventually found out that this was one of my, I think, second cousins, and I kind of just walked away.
Mhm.
So they were playing a game of Axe.
Let me ask you a question.
Didn't you hear me? Let me ask it again.
But
So who was it saying
know,
that
it's-
murder
it's-
occurs at a family reunion? There you go.
Yeah. That was my
the
question.
other guy was not related to me, but they had gotten into a dispute over who was going to buy the next bag of meth. So eventually it got down to the point of, motherfucker, you're buying it or I'm going to kill you. And he was like, fuck you, I'm not buying it. And then the axe came out, I guess.
Doesn't that seem counterproductive?
A little bit.
Well, he could have got the money the other guy had.
Name a productive decision someone has made while on meth.
Can you see my
Oh,
screen,
wait.
by the way, or
I'll
is it
say-
black?
Look at this. You're trying to ask a rational question. I'm going to the obvious question.
Guys, can you see it, or is it black?
I can't see anything anyway. I had to turn off the all video just so I could come through clear.
Can you see it?
Whatever you're showing masked, it's
Is
when
it black?
Oh, hold on, actually.
I'm asking right now, is it black?
at least I can.
No.
The stream real
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sorry. I thought I'd ask because I know you guys like watching me play.
I'm
Wait a
really
minute.
hoping
Hold on.
notifications are not.
You're talking about the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we go off air?
No, we're
Have
not.
we been on so
One
long that
second,
Google's
one
like, you
second,
know
I'm
what? No more.
No.
No, it's live.
It is
Why not?
showing the graphics options for a game.
No,
There you
Yep.
go. Can you see
Sadly,
it?
sadly enough, people have gone to sleep and woken up, and we're still on.
Yeah, Jason left, went to bed, got up, and we're still going.
Shit.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
I said it in the side chat, but I just want to kind of repeat
this.
this point. Doesn't this whole thing kind of remind you of Sound of Silence? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Shut up.
I've come to talk with you again.
I feel like this is something that in the morning, when you all actually realize what you've said, except for Orange, because he's a self-admitted sociopath, you will
Also
be
stone cold sober.
take this stream down.
I don't care if you leave it up, and as far as what I said.
Oh no. You want to know the really fun part?
I would appreciate it if you age restricted it, just because I don't want
Kids.
children hearing
I
either
don't think
Orange's
he
or
has
my
a-
stories.
I don't think he has a choice.
Actually, I never age restrict things, but I think in this particular situation, that might be an idea.
As a random fun fact, my name is already out there. Like, I have a video on my channel where I say my full name, so it's not a big deal, guys.
Wait.
Like,
Hey, Orange,
So you
Orange,
just
Orange.
spoke
I got
about
something to say
eating a
about that.
guy. I mean, not just, but
Oh, no, not even that. He ate his fucking father. Jesus Christ,
well,
dude.
he ate his father's cancer. Oh, can you cure Miss Anon? Eat her cancer. My dad wanted to try, but you can do it.
Hey guys, Magnificent just made a good point in the chat. You're gonna age restrict it, yet you have a minor in the stream.
This is a good point.
Yeah, I can't.
Mama,
Yeah, actually,
we all
fuck it,
going to
this isn't
hell.
being age restricted because we have a fucking kid here.
I would
Just,
still age restricted.
Well, Jax, when we all go to
It's up to
prison,
Jax, do I age
thank you.
Yeah, age restricted
Things
because
happen.
I'm not like every other 5-year-old who watches YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jax is 16 and obviously hasn't reacted too adversely to this. I'm concerned about a fucking 6-year-old hearing these stories and thinking that that's normal
That's
and not
normal.
reporting some shit like what happened to Orange.
Yeah,
if I
no,
may,
actually, I won't age restrict it for anything you said, Wrath, but for everything Orange has said.
Yeah, I was gonna say my stories. I wouldn't care that much about. I mean, I'd rather not have a story about considering suicide as a teenager be out there for teenagers to listen to, but definitely Orange's stuff. Yeah, no.
Well, let's be fair. Teenagers all say they're 18 anyway. It's the little
if I may,
out
for a minute, Schmeckle.
What's that, sorry?
If I can have a minute.
You can have as many minutes as you want. You're the most entertaining cunt here.
Well, this is more of a
I'm done doing that.
just something that I feel needs to be said. The world is full of many unfortunate things, though we experience things that may not be common or maybe something that you would not necessarily want to hear. These have made people like me and people like anyone else, they've made of us who we are. I may be a sociopath. I may be a schizophrenic. I may have some serious issues in my life. Yes. That is no reason to commit suicide. It is no reason to hurt yourself, and it is definitely no reason to hurt others. You have to take what pain you have in your life, and you have to let it make you stronger. Because at some point, you could become someone better than me. Because, frankly, I understand that others may hold a different opinion. Self-loathing person. I don't like myself at all. I've always been like that. At some point in your life, you have to realize there are two paths to take. And one of them is to let your past take over your life, or you can move past it.
Let bygones be bygones.
And speaking as someone who has truly never moved past their past, I assure you it is not the better road, and it is not worth it. That's it.
Orange, I'm actually working on a video that's kind of relevant to. Can I use some clips from that?
You feel free.
By the way, Orange, I don't think you're an awful individual. I think you're an amazing cunt. So.
I would say you're pretty damn impressive, all things taken into consideration. Now, I wanted to kind of add something in addition to what Orange just said. Now, I feel like, it's a corny saying that's been memed to death, but it really did change my life and situations where I wanted to end it. And fear has two meanings.
Since we're sharing suicidal stories,
it's flee everything and run, or face everything and rise. And you can rise or you can fall. It's okay to fall. Where true weakness lies is when you refuse to get back up. And Orange, from the sounds of things, you've gotten back up. Yeah, your past sounds like it still haunts you in certain aspects, but you're still upright. And for that I commend you, because I don't want to know whether I would have survived that or not.
Yeah.
True, that is what it comes down to. I don't want to know.
Since we're sharing suicidal stories, well, I guess I'll share one of my own. I never did 3s, by the way. I did 1, and it's a story that is semi-personal. The molestation it's not really public information, but it is somewhat known in some of my circles. Well, now it's public information, but
sure is now.
Right. I didn't really want to talk about it, but since we're talking about personal shit, I guess I always had personal issues with regards to family, and so being the youngest child of like 6 children, it's kind of hard to be the one that's out there. It's kind of hard to be the one that's unique in terms of being different from every single sibling and getting the same amount of attention as they do. Now, speaking of that kind of shit, when I was in elementary school, this is basically only known to my father and maybe a few others in my family and maybe 1 or 2 people in the community that I know of. This will be public now, I guess, but since we're talking about personal shit, which I probably will start talking about personal shit on my channel as well, but...
Again, if it comes down to it, a bunch of you guys have said personal shit. I will take this down if any of you guys...
Alright, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. I was a very misbehaved child growing up, in case you couldn't tell that now. But yeah, growing up, it wasn't easy, and so I was basically in I don't want to call it a timeout, but basically I was in a room doing my homework, crying, having a fit. This was in elementary, mind you. I was like in 2nd grade. And what happened was I just basically blanked out for a second, like my emotions just shut down. And I thought, maybe this is best if I just end it. And so I took the paper clip, unfolded it, and shoved it in a light socket. So yeah, I electrocuted myself. Just wonderful. Woke up, didn't remember a thing until like a few weeks later, and though I did take the paperclip thing out of the wall so they wouldn't know, so that was fun.
Did you realize you go to some hospitals and nobody could pay for that?
Oh no, they didn't. I didn't even fucking go to the hospital. No one knew.
No, I meant pay for that kind of therapy.
Well, shit. Yeah, there are mental issues.
Damn, Monk.
That's fucking savage today, dude.
Monk's been on one of this whole stream ever since he joined.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that's just one of my many, many stories that I have that are personal, deep-rooted issues that I have with myself that I wish I could change, but, you know.
All right.
Change
Well,
the
so
past. Gotta keep looking forward.
Everyone's gonna comment and say I'm savage. I'm always like that online, and honestly, I am a lot more reclusive in my family than I am in other places. But
no, that's why kind of why I'm reclusive.
No,
of my own.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and say, give you
myself.
something for myself because I don't have anything. Your stories.
Well, that's the thing. When you have a family that committed suicide, very close family member, won't say who, but yet. But yeah, when you have a very close family member dying, it's it psychologically traumatizes the entire family, not just you.
As a minor note, to Schmeckel, Masked, and Semaj, nobody fucking tells Pippi about this shit.
Who?
I'll make sure
Exactly. We will not mention this again.
No, I won't. Dude, if anything, I'm just gonna mention zombies.
Who the fuck are we not supposed to mention this to?
Do not mention this to Pippi.
I don't know who Pippi is.
Oh, I do. Oh, I have.
Let's
Savage.
leave it at that. We do not mention this to Pippi. And Otterface, if you're listening to this later, we do not mention this to Pippi. Last thing I need is somebody that I actually give half of a crap about as a person, knowing these kinds of things.
That you fucking,
Orange, are you saying you don't love me like I love you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we going Fight Club rule with this?
Yeah.
I don't care if it spreads everywhere else on the internet, as long as Pippi never hears of this.
Pippi! Pippi!
God
I
damn
got something
it.
to tell you, Pippi.
Here, Pippi.
Pippi. Gamma Pippi.
Thank you for going along with that.
Now you're making her sound like a bitch.
Does she have a son named Kyle? Because well, Cosmo bitch, she big fat bitch is the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Jesus,
I'm Kyle.
it's been going long enough that we should have been doing this as a fucking charity stream for Anon or something.
Yeah,
I know,
no
right?
shit,
We
right?
got minimal viewers, but we've been going for long enough that we could have raised like maybe $5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I might be able to scrap some coins together. We could have pulled together 550.
Actually, we can
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys want to do like a charity stream for Little Miss Anonymous, from what I've seen today, I would be cool with doing something like that.
Yeah,
'cause
same
she seems
here.
like a cool
You know,
person.
she's going for surgery tomorrow. I really doubt she's going to see this stream, so it won't reveal anything. You guys want
Sorry,
to pitch in and do something? I've got the entire fucking day. Like, I guess I mean today, because it's 6 a.m. where I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost
5 a.m.
4.
here. But yeah,
I'd be down to
somebody
to
wants
do
to set
a
that
charity
up.
stream. I've got just a little bit of shit I need to do.
I mean, we'll need to find someone with something entertaining to do, otherwise it's just us talking, which,
It's never entertaining for the guests. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could scratch something tonight.
Well, I mean, I
yeah,
could
like
you can stream
Jax
from
can
from
fucking
consoles
draw
and
or
shit, right?
something, or if we can get someone with Quiplash or some shit like that.
I
We
can
could
do it if you
slap
want me to.
Cards Against Humanity too.
Well, no, the Cards Against Humanity is fucking boring as shit. I don't think it's very
You haven't played the
entertaining.
B-list deck yet, have you?
No, I have
Also, I
not.
don't know what the fuck that is.
It's
I
okay.
don't
It's
think-
like
I don't think
Quiplash,
a
but you don't
PvP.
put in the answers. You're dealt a hand, and you can
Okay.
choose from the cards.
There are blank cards where you can put in an answer.
That seems
There
a
are.
lot less entertaining than Quiplash.
Oh, it could be pretty good, but sometimes it does get boring. Like,
Well, I
if it's not.
mean, Jason,
But
would you be able to participate for at least some part of it, so we could at least do Quiplash for part of the time?
'Cause, yeah, I mean,
Because Jason has
I need maybe
Quiplash.
3 hours of sleep, and then I can start something that goes all fucking day, and whoever wants in can come in.
yeah, I
Well, I
can.
can start a stream if you want.
I could. Yeah, I'm not doing crap. I could sit here and
Oh,
do this.
fuck.
I'm an
Have
insomniac.
some of
I don't
you
sleep.
already slept?
Oh no,
Hey,
I just don't
Snuggle.
sleep.
Snuggle, I can do the stream.
Yeah, I
if
was
you
gonna say I don't sleep
Snuggle.
much either. If I'm doing something, I can stay awake for like
Guys,
4 days.
Guys, did you? Since I'm the one that basically has the most subs here, I think. I don't know about Hypnogenic Monk. I think I'm
Wait,
the
wave
one.
your dick around.
Hypnagogic somehow is smaller than me.
Hypnagogic
Shut up,
only has
Meg.
51.
But seriously though, if you want me to do it, I'll do it.
Whoever
Fucking
fucking
right.
starts it, it doesn't matter which fucking channel it's on, as long as we can get something going. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Some
I
of
don't
us
care
have
who, but I'm
fucking-
just saying, if you want viewers, I get at least 10 to 12 per stream.
So
yeah,
when would you be able to start?
I could do it. Today.
like what?
Just give me like. Okay? So, do you want to just do it around 6 o'clock my time?
What time is it
what
there
time
now?
is
Hey,
it?
It's
tell
4.
you guys what. You guys figure that out. I'm going
We
to
can do
bed.
that.
All right, we can let you know,
Bitch.
quitter.
Yeah, actually, hey, anybody paying attention in the fucking audience, we're going offline to plan this. Fuck off. Bye.